This sponsorship with Hall and Collins Injury Law Firm allows us to educate, impact, and employ clients to come through our doors.
Hi, my name is Tim Hall with Hall and Collins Injury Law, and I'm excited to be here with Jamie Scott, and we're excited to be on board as the official law firm of the Sparrow's Nest.
Hi, my name is Jamie Scott, and I'm the Executive Director of the Sparrow's Nest. And what that looks like for our ministry and for those in our community, a person can come through our doors who's, struggling with the needs of ID, birth certificate, or prescriptions of non-controlled substances, also bus passes. They can receive that from a social service standpoint. They can also come to our clothes closet or to our food pantry. They can take showers, they can do their laundry and get a breakfast and a lunch. But not just that, we wanted to huddle up a little bit more and give them the opportunity of being employed through one of our programs that's called Clean Streets, and also the educational component, which is breaking the cycle, getting it right, and accomplishing your goals.
Jamie, the Sparrow's Nest is really important to me personally and to our law firm here because y'all are helping the underprivileged and the underdog. And we represent injured clients who many times are also underprivileged and are definitely the underdog. I was originally introduced to Jamie Scott at Athens Church. He came and spoke, and ever since then, my heart has just really been led by the Lord to try to help with their mission and try to help the homeless in our community. Routinely see people standing on the streets and want to help but don't really know how. And my passion for this probably started when I was a kid. My dad suffered from some addiction issues, and we actually lost our home. And it was a scary thing as a kid, not knowing where you're going to stay. And fortunately for us, we had a family support system. I had grandparents that could sort of bridge the gap until we could find a place to stay. Thankfully, my dad got sober through an agency that shared many of the common core values as the Sparrow's Nest. He went to a facility where they had to work and raise their own food and not only get the rehab services that he needed. It was Christ-focused, and they ministered to him and cared about him as a person. And he became sober through that program and eventually was deacon of his church for the last 20 years of his life. And so it totally changed the trajectory of our family, his life, and everyone involved. And so I think I just got my heart to fight for the underdog and people who are not so fortunate in our community, from my own personal experience, and just so proud to partner with the Sparrow's Nest because they teach a man how to fish, not just give him a fish. And they're in it for the long-term recovery of these people, teaching them skills, employment, and also nurturing their spirit and loving on them and sharing the gospel.
Tim, I tell you, when I first sat down with you guys and Lauren had reached out to me just to come over to your firm and hear your testimony and your heart for those that are the underdog, as you talk about, the unhoused, the displaced, those who struggle with substance use disorders or whatever else, which is huge in our country today. Opioid use disorders, whether it's fentanyl, meth, Percocets, and all those other things, along with mental health challenges, and how you just came beside us, not just with time or talents, but also with treasure to help us to be able to do all these different things that I talked about earlier in the video for us to keep our doors open, to keep people warm in the wintertime, to keep them fed for breakfast and lunch, to give them classes. And I love the way that you said we're not just giving a person a fish, we're teaching them how to fish. And to me personally, Tim, this is what true community should look like, right? Just coming together and seeing how can we make a small ding from wherever we're at in our lives, that if we collectively put that all together in our community, it'll eventually make a dent and an impact in our community to make it better.
Yes, and the other thing I love about you guys is, y'all provide really the love of Christ in a tangible way to these people who are hurting on so many different levels. And you care about them as a person, you care about them, their spirit, you care about their salvation, and you care about their health and safety. And just to see an organization that's ministering to people on that many levels is very unusual.
I just want to say thank you to Hall and Collins Injury Law Firm for walking beside us and locking arms with us, because this helps us to keep our doors open to help the unhoused and the displaced in our community.